We just witnessed a massive breakthrough in Minecraft seed cracking. On October 30th, 2024, Mojang released the 1.21.4 panorama in snapshot 24W44A. It featured the new Pale Garden biome, but for almost a year and a half, its seed remained a total mystery. That was until a few weeks ago, when it was finally found. As with every panorama, we began with the basics. We set up a live overlay to recreate the world, and Bachelet marked grass texture rotations to determine the exact coordinates. But almost immediately we encountered issues. When Matt tried to reverse engineer the coordinates, the seed came back empty even after checking everything within 100,000 blocks in all directions from spawn. It turned out that the texture rotation logic had actually changed between versions. Once Mr. X pointed out the change, Matt was finally able to find the panorama coordinates. From there, Cactooz reversed the camera perspective using Andrew's perspective reverser and started marking all flowers and tree locations. Chris ran filter after filter for trees and flowers, fixing bugs in his code including incorrect decoration salts, still getting 0 results. Eventually, we ran the project on Boink, filtering for trees, flowers and tall mushrooms, and a few weeks later on August 31st, 2025, all tasks had returned, yet again without any results. We hit a brick wall, and the project went silent for months on end. That changed on March 1st, 2026, when someone 12469 posted a set of screenshots showing the panorama terrain without any trees. What he did to find it was a revolutionary new method that had never been used before. Instead of considering terrain height or tree positions, this new method targeted the Biome Zoom Seed, which is used to interpolate biomes from 4x4x4 quartz to individual blocks. Because of how the interpolation is implemented, the results is entirely determined by the Zoom Seed's lower 34 bits, which is small enough to brute force. This is where it gets genius. Someone 12469 looked in the far background of the panorama, where the pale garden met a dark forest. Even though you can't see the biome, you can see its effect. Minecraft colors grass and leaves based on a 5x5 average of the biomes around a block. By measuring the exact color of individual leaf pixels, looking through tiny holes in the leaves to see other leaves behind them, he could calculate exactly how many blocks in that 5x5 area belonged to which biome. This narrowed down 17 billion possibilities to a single candidate seed for the lower 34 bits. The Biome Zoom Seed is actually just a SHA-256 hash of the world seed. Since Minecraft's random seed generation uses Java LCG, it can only generate 2 to the power of 48 distinct seeds, and SHA-256 is incredibly fast to process. A single modern GPU can brute force every possibility in just a few hours. This resulted in about 16,000 candidate seeds. Most were discarded immediately because they didn't have a pale garden biome at the correct coordinates, leaving only a handful of seeds to check manually. When the seed was finally found, the rest of the team jumped in a massive voice call to piece together what someone 12469 had done. Fanda began testing different snapshots and discovered that with the winter drop experiment enabled, snapshot 24W48 came closest to a perfect match for the trees. However, there was one final detail. To get the trees to match the panorama exactly, Chris discovered that you need to use the command locate biome pale garden and teleport there first, and then teleport to the exact coordinates. This is because the order in which chunks are first loaded actually changes the world. If a tree generates over a chunk border, it can interfere with how the trees in the neighboring chunk grow. By using the locate command first, we forced the game to generate the chunks in the same order as Mojang did when they took the panorama, ensuring every single tree matched perfectly. This is the seed and the version needed to generate it. Make sure to enable the winter drop experiment. And if you like this video and want to see more breakthroughs next time one happen, subscribe and leave a like. From everyone at Minecraft at Home, thank you so much for watching.